Howdy partner, how are you? So, a couple of days ago we did manage to finish off the Berry Bud solo event, and you know, level 10 always takes forever to finish off, but after we collect this gold, the event is complete, and there is the delicious little blueberry dragon unlocked. So this guy is a shadow epic, so he does take quite a while to actually finish hatching, but I am a time traveler, and I will go ahead and skip ahead for you. So here we are with this delicious blueberry dragon egg ready to hatch. It's just such a very nice colour. It's like one of my favourite colours, you know, bluey green, aqua, turquoisey. I like it. But usually cute and sweet, the blueberry dragon will get tartar provoked. When it's not battling Vikings, it can be found relaxing in the soft branches of a bush. Oh, ain't that just the cutest? So here's a plant, shadow, and void epic dragon. It's a kind of weird set of elements all together, you know, the void along with shadow and plant is kind of weird. But if you don't have the void element, and you just need a stand-in epic with as many elements as possible, this guy is also pretty good, just like the blackberry dragon was as well. His baby form, kind of weird. Not gonna lie, kind of weird. I think it's the fact that his head looks too small, because a lot of the baby dragons have huge heads, but this guy has a really small head. I don't know, kind of weird. But little Kipo here, we are going to level up to level 15 and take him into a couple of fights, because we're never going to see him again otherwise, but pretty cool looking dragon. I say it every time, but you know, the food-based dragons, they're some of my favourites, because you can just imagine eating them. Like, how did they even become what they are? Blueberry dragon, I guess I could understand it. Maybe he came off of a tree. He was like a malformed blueberry that turned into some dragon creature. I don't know, that's just a guess. But let's take the berry buds into this fight together, along with what other epic should we use? Should we even use an epic? Let's throw them in with that pineapple. Let's do it, a little Eric. But look at the berry buds taking on this fight. Do you think these two are like two dragons that you should throw in the same habitat? Because I see a lot of people do that with Gemini Alpha and Gemini Beta, because they're like, ooh, they're twins, they have to go in the same habitat. I think it's the same thing with these two, because they've got the theme of being, you know, berry-related dragons, and they were also part of the same event. So, I can understand it. I personally don't really care too much about where dragons are placed, as long as they're in a, you know, a high gold earning habitat. That is my only concern. No joke. I still think I prefer the blackberry dragon to the blueberry dragon though, because even though blueberry dragon has the colours that I really like, I think the blackberry is just a little bit cuter overall. But they're pretty decent epics for anyone looking to use some epics, so you don't even need to breed any special epic dragons. You can just use these two from that solo event. If you got them, obviously. Maybe you didn't. No, don't kill him! Oh, the Berry Bud is dead. Bye-bye, Berry Bud! It's alright, the pig's gonna murder it anyway. Well, that's him in a couple of fights anyway. I hope you enjoyed seeing him. I enjoy never, probably ever using you in a fight ever again, you poor soul. Well, with all of Berry Buds now done, we're back to PC DML, and you know, before we do anything else, I'm gonna hatch this legendary boy. So this is the Guardian Dragon. We have hatched one of these a very long time ago, but, you know, he's basically going to be enchantment fodder for us. He's a very cute little baby. I like his little wings that he has and everything, but, oh god, I didn't even click the right side of the habitat. Whoopsie daisy. That's a little bit embarrassing, but there he is, little Baba. Little Baba with his blue claws. Oh, he's got a nice smile, but unfortunately for him, we have bigger ideas for Baba. So, bye-bye, Baba. Bye-bye, Baba. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, I'm going mental. Well, anyway, you know, even though that solo event is obviously now done, we still have the boss challenge to be getting on with. So I am already on the second round, and we're not too far into the second round. But we need to be logging in as frequently as we can, you know, as soon as the cooldowns are done, so that we can progress as quickly as possible in this event. It's just that now that we're on round 2, every single fight has a 2-hour cooldown. So if you wanted to work out how long the rest of this round would take, for example, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So if you didn't miss a single second between when the fight is available, that is essentially a full day per round now. It's like a day and, what is it, 2, 4, 6, like an extra 10 hours-ish for every single round. So, the event is quite close. It is a week long, and we've got 6 days left to do, like, 3 and a bit rounds, but, you know, it's going to be a lot closer than you think. Because if you've never done these events before, they're very tedious. They're very tedious. Definitely some of the more tedier events. Some of the more tedious events in the game. At least we're getting some of these clan dragon pieces, like the new ones. Because I always feel really bad for everyone in the clan. It's like we're never getting any pieces for the new ones. I just want new stuff. I'm sick of the old clan dragons. Just give me pieces for the new ones at this point, please. I beg of you. I beggy, beggy, beggy. We're not going to be able to take down this tower ourselves here, but it's going to be very close to getting knocked down. We're actually getting a very close match between Lettera dei Draghi. I was not trying my best to pronounce that properly, so rather than let these guys pummel us, I'm gonna push back with the clan. All of my dragons are like level 20 minimum. I can't get a single low-level dragon to level up anymore. They're all level 20. Like, come on, dude. You could be a bit nicer about it. Just give me some room to hatch some fire dragons, pop them into a fire habitat, and then I wouldn't have to waste any food. Although to do that, it does require the effort to set that up, and sometimes I just can't be bothered. Like, legit. That's how lazy I can get sometimes. It's like, hey, if you just hatched a new fire dragon and hatched that, you wouldn't waste any food at all. Meh. Meh. I'll just waste a couple 100,000 food on leveling up this dragon instead, shall I? I don't know. I guess that's what I get for being so impatient with everything in the game. I mean, can you blame me? I've been playing it so long. I'm so used to everything at this point. I just wish that there was a way to instant win all fights without even having to press more than one button. How fabulous would that be? It's like if you have the instant win tickets, you can just press instant win all side quest battles. Imagine that. I understand why that's not a thing, but that would be so blissful. I reckon even more people would invest into VIP if that was a thing, because it would just save so much effort in terms of having to click. And I can't be bothered to click sometimes. Not gonna lie. But we did find another level 20 dragon. Not too bad. We'll claim that again. I can't collect any food. Do we have any ruins? We do. We do indeed have ruins prepared. On my Android account, I did actually finish a couple of the ruins. As in, I got all 3 shards from them recently. So hopefully soon I'll also get Chronos on our secondary account, because as soon as you get Chronos unlocked, oh boy, you get so much of a bonus. Like, you don't really think about it, but Chronos does give such a massive, massive benefit during certain events, like castle-style events in particular. Chronos can give you so many extra breeding points, because, you know, you can't fill out the breeding points in castle events unless you have a second breeding den. But Chronos, he's a wonderful, wonderful boy, and he allows you to get those bonus points in that time frame, depending on what you're breeding, obviously. But if you're breeding like demonic dragons or whatever's better for that certain event, because they do change the points that you can get for breeding depending on the kind of event it is. But Chronos, he's fantastic for that. Even if you don't have Chronos unlocked, if you've got a few of those rune shards available just to use them, like you've collected them and then you can forge them and then you can get a 6-hour cooldown from that, even that's pretty good. But on our PC account here, obviously since we've already gotten fully upgraded, we don't get the extra forge shards anymore. be really good if we did. Like, you unlock Chronos and you reduce him down to 2-day timer, but then you can still collect the other ruin shards and you can still get stuff to forge. That would be fabulous, but obviously that is not the case right now. Missed opportunities, shall we say. Missed opportunity game. I tell you what, people would definitely abuse it if that was the case. Like, just... I don't know, they'd just explore, gem it up, explore, gem it up, speed it up, over and over again. They'd probably get a ton of 6-hour cooldowns. So would that really be the best idea? Probably. Probably. But here we go, we found someone here that wants to D-rank. So they only have level 30 dragons. So they've got a Pixel Dragon, they've got a Cosmos Dragon. Let's look at their legendary collection. Firestorm, very neat. Remember when people used to put Samurai Dragons out at the front of their teams in the Enchantment League so that people knew that they could take on those fights? I remember. Fortunately, they did change it so that it shows what their highest level dragon is these days. But way back when, you know, I appreciate the people that used to do that. You know, good lads. It's like you see a samurai dragon out the front, and unless they're just being a mega B, and they're just trying to hard debate you. You know, most of the time I saw it, it worked out. Like you saw a samurai dragon, and that meant that you were gonna have a free fight basically, which was very nice. I liked it. But I do prefer just being able to see what the enemy's highest level dragon is, even more than that. Which is unsurprising. But hey, so how many of these clan quests can we keep doing, do you think? You think they're gonna cap off here? No, we can still continue feeding a little bit. You know, I like it when we just get clan quest after clan quest after clan quest. Free spellbooks, free points for the clan. Wonderful. Assuming I remember to log in and actually do the siege sprites. So I could keep going with mines on the campaign map. Probably not going to though. We've got 27 spellbooks for now. I think that is going to be good enough. I'll come back in like 2 hours and I'll come and do some more quests probably. But, you know, we've got one more fight that we can do with Autumn Dragon. So let's go ahead and do it. Get some more enchantment materials. And that'll probably be good for now. You know, I have been playing a lot of other games still. I've been pretty busy the last couple of days though. I have been planning on live streaming, but you know, sometimes things just get in the way. And visitors to the house and things like that, so. If you're wondering when the next live stream is going to be, as soon as I can make it happen. I do have a lot of planning to do for the Japan trip that's coming up early next month as well. That should be intriguing. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be the first time that I go like longer than 3 days without uploading. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird. But, you know, sometimes you just got to take a break. I mean, people get holidays off of their normal work. Can't I get a week off of doing DML videos? Nah, I don't even mind. You know, if I cared enough, if I was that burnt out with DML, I just would not ever play it. Because I'm not the sort of person to force myself to play something that I really don't want to play. So at least you can take solace in the fact that, you know, I'm playing DML because I don't mind playing it. I'm not just playing it to be a shrill, basically. I assume you didn't, or I hope you didn't assume that anyway. But, you know, if I got bored of DML, I'd just end up playing something else, to be honest. I don't think I'd be able to sit playing this game if I hated it. So, you know, I just love all the dragons. I'm too invested. It's too vibrant of an island at this point. But I'm going to keep continuing on with this boss challenge event. Snore fest, waiting every 2 hours to do a fight. I'm going to keep collecting food. And hopefully soon we will be able to fully enchant Sani. We're only 2 pieces away from Star 3, and then Star 4 is going to take a while, but we will have a fully upgraded, fully enchanted team before you know it. So for now, thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, I see you then.